Okay, so hi, this is Soul Sister. If you see the camera moving around, it's because I'm using a tablet. I don't have my laptop, and I wanted to record this quick video. I wanted to share with you one of the most um, effective ways that I've been able to establish a connection with the angelic realm and invoke the angels. Well, first of all, angels, by definition, they're attendants, messengers. Um, they work for God. Um, and on a personal level, I treat or I think of the angels as being an aspect of God, a part of a whole, not separate, but a part of. Another source of divinity, or to access the divine. And the reason why you want to invoke the angels is to invoke or bring certain aspects of God and divinity into your life that you may need. Because nobody's perfect. We're always improving. We're always growing. We always need assistance. And yeah, so that's why. Your intention is totally up to you. In the beginning, I started off invoking angels after I began studying about them, and I really didn't know how to feel, and it was almost experimental, and I think that that's fine. I know that in a lot of ways and in a lot of religions, we're taught to not question God, but if you don't question, then how will you receive answers? So in the beginning, it was more so I wanted to experience if there was something to experience, and then it became a little more specific. So this, what I'm going to show you, is a chant, and this chant comes from the Georgian era, which I don't know much about. You can definitely educate me. I didn't, as I meditated and prayed and did what I did, I didn't feel that it was important to know much about the era, more so than to perform the chant. And the reason why I appreciate chanting is because it's not in a language that I'm most familiar with, so I don't get preoccupied with hearing the words as much as I do with trying to get across the feeling behind it, because I know what it means. And okay, so to explain what the chant means, well, hold on. Let's first start with what this chant does. It does two things. It aligns your whole self with the angelic realm and the angels. And the chant, we're going to try to do the chant in C sharp. It's suggested that you do it in C sharp, and C sharp is it vibrates on the same frequency as the planet Earth. And I appreciate that for two reasons. When I work with clients or friends or loved ones, and we're talking about chakras, everybody wants to open their third eye, and they want to have this, they want to travel to other dimensions, and they want to see other worlds and things like that. I always suggest that we're a work in progress. So unless you're the picture of perfection, sometimes things are off balance. Your throat chakra may need constant attention. For me, my throat chakra needs constant attention. Your heart chakra, you may work on that constantly in order to keep that in line. But before you even touch the third eye, I always suggest that you work on balance, one, but you want to make sure that your root chakra is open and functioning properly, because that keeps you grounded, and your crown chakra is open and functioning properly, because that keeps you connected to the divine. So it's like almost like you're anchored, but you're also connected, and you're not scattered and all over the place, which can happen if you're opening your third eye. And that's when you see people, they get really overwhelmed and they see something and they're afraid and they don't know what they saw, and they feel like they bit off more than they can chew. And that's because they're either not grounded, so they're like all out in outer space somewhere in some other dimension, or they're not connected and their faith is a little, scattered all over the place, and they may encounter something that's a little darker than what they wanted to, which we can all have that experience, but you feel more protected, and you understand that if you do come across something dark, that it has no power over you when your crown is open. So to be connected and to be grounded while working with this chant, it acts in a way where it helps you with both without doing too much. And I am reading off of paper, and excuse me for my because I'm reading off of an envelope. Can you see that? I didn't have any paper. In 2015, who carries paper? So some things that you may want to do before you start this chant is you may want to do a body scan. And a body scan is just closing your eyes and centering yourself. And by centering yourself, I mean focusing on the task at hand, what you're about to do. You just want to go over your body and see if there's any tension, any energy built up in certain places that needs to be released. And just relax as much as you can. When you get to a really, really good relaxed state, you'll actually feel your body vibrating. And some people find that easier than others. To me, I don't always get there right away. Sometimes I'm in whatever ritual I'm doing before I get to the vibration. But you at least want to do the body scan. I always shield myself. It may be I envision myself in a white light. I may call on Archangel Michael, to send some soldiers just to build a hedge around me, protect me from anything that I may encounter that may be dark or threatening to me. I always give gratitude beforehand, even before something happens. I give thanks for the opportunity to connect, and I always open my heart, because if I want the divine to be open to me, then I first want to be open to the divine. So the chant is Eee Nu Rah Zay, and let me explain what that means. E means, in that Georgian language that we don't use anymore, it means all that I am is not physical. Nu means my physical body. Ra means my soul. Zay means in the company of angels. And when you put all that together, it means I bring all of myself, mind, emotions, body, and soul together in the company of angels. I bring all of myself, mind, emotions, and body, and soul together in the company of angels. You repeat that as many times as you see fit. You could use mala beads if you want to, or you can just do it until you feel tingling all over your body, which you will. You'll feel the vibration, and I'll explain when you should feel the vibrations, or how I do it. I'll explain. I'll give you a little sample. I didn't want this to be over 10 minutes, but it looks like it is. So in the key of C, let me try to remember, C sharp is E, I think it's Eee Nu Rah, Eee Nu Rah. You can envision right now I'm seeing my heart chakra opening and being filled with light. Eee Nu Rah. And I feel the vibration coming from my heart chakra up into my throat chakra. Eee Nu Rah. Eee Nu Rah Zay. And the more you sing it over and over again or chant it, you can focus on different parts of your body, different chakras. If you're working with a specific angel and you want to invoke a specific angel and their array, like if I'm working with Zadkiel, I may want to envision myself filled or surrounded by purple light or flame. I may want to hold a piece of amethyst in my hand. If I'm working with Raphael and I need some physical or mental healing, I'll envision a green flame. And one more thing, you can set an intention first. Know what you want out of this experience before you perform the ritual. So you may say, to start off, a good place to start is, I would like to experience a connection to the angelic realm. I'm not sure what to believe, and I just want some clarity. That's a really good place to start. And after you finish your chanting, you may want to say amen. You may want to say, so mote it be, and so it is. Whatever you want to do, and just freestyle. Don't be embarrassed because you may sound funny. I don't know if I was on the right key, but I know that I felt it. And just expect or look for some type of communication back. Look for your answer. Respect the answers. You may want to lay there for some time and just listen to your breathing or what the angels have to say. Close your eyes and maybe you'll see a specific color when you close your eyes, or maybe you'll get a specific vision or a specific thought. Just be open, aware, and observant, and have fun. Thank you. Bye. Peace.